Good morning. Happy Tuesday. I am about to go get my extensions moved up. At this point, it's been, I think, exactly 5 weeks since I got them installed. And I decided I am gonna keep them. I have been enjoying them. And I really like the length and everything of them now. So I'll move them up this time. And then we will see what I decide to do next time. But she said it's gonna be a super quick appointment. Like, I'm gonna be there for 10 minutes, maybe. That's why I was like, I'm not even gonna bother really getting ready because I'm just gonna be in and out. So my game plan for today, I am doing my friend Nina's hair, but that's not until 5 p.m. and I don't have any other clients on my schedule. And it's kind of perfect because since I worked this past Saturday, I kind of needed an extra like admin work day. So I'm gonna go get my extensions moved up this morning, and then I'm gonna come back here and enjoy my morning, have my coffee, make some breakfast, because I literally just got up, got dressed, took Benny out, and started this vlog, and now I'm about to head out. So you guys know when I can, I like to have my slow mornings and really enjoy them. So I'm gonna come back and do that, and then we're just gonna do like computer stuff, answering emails. I have a video I need to edit, and then I'm gonna go back to the salon before my friend gets there so that I can do a deep clean, because it's been a while since I've like pulled everything out from the walls and gotten all the baseboards. Yeah, it's just gonna be like a business owner behind the scenes kind of day for the most part. I gotta go though. Come along with me. Let's go get this hair moved up. And we're back home. Coffee time. It's several hours later. I got like 2/3 of the way through editing that YouTube video I've been working on. It's gonna be a long vlog. I have a lot of footage, and long vlogs like that take so long to edit because I have so much footage throughout the whole entire week that I have to sort through and cut down, and then record voiceovers and add the music and like all that kind of stuff, the text overlays, etc., etc. So I was sitting and working on that for about 3-ish hours, and yeah, I'm only 2/3 of the way through it. I took a little bit of a break and was just like watching some YouTube videos and planning out Instagram content for the week. So now it's almost 3 o'clock. I am gonna head to the salon now. So I will see you there. I had a bunch of dirty laundry, so I just put that to wash in the back. We do have a laundry room here, which is so nice, and it's free. We don't have to like put quarters in it or anything. It's all included in our rent. We just have to supply our own like detergent and, you know, laundry products. But it's really, really nice and so convenient that I don't have to like worry about bringing laundry back and forth from home. While that's going, this is kind of the status of the room and what I want to do. I want to take all of these shampoos off the shelf and just clean those really well. I have to put those clean tools away and change out my barbicide here because that's kind of old and it's looking kind of gross. And then I just want to take everything off of there, dust that, dust the shelves on this cabinet and up there as well. And then, you know, I want to Windex this table, the mirror, and then the big thing I want to do, you see all these color stains on the floor? I have tried pretty much everything. If I notice the color drop in the moment, I will try to wipe it up and spray it immediately, and it just doesn't even matter. But I've tried using a magic eraser, that doesn't work. I've tried hair bleach, that doesn't work. But one of my clients suggested I try acetone, even if it doesn't get them up completely, but I want to at least just fade them a little bit, because then I got a mat so that I won't get any more stains in the future. So yeah, that's my plan. I'm gonna just put on some music and we'll do a little time lapse. literally perfect timing. Nina said she's like 2 minutes away and I literally just finished cleaning. But it is feeling so good in here and it looks so good, and I added a couple things, so let me show you. And I know I have yet to do like an official salon suite tour. That is coming soon. I just want to feel like it's completely done and all of the things I wanted to add and do are done before I make a video. But I will share and I will give you guys a rundown of like where everything's from and share links for what I can and all of that. But here is how it's looking. So nice and clean. The floors are all mopped. There was like so much bleach powder dust up there, and now everything is nice and clean. Oh, it feels so good. And this is the mat that I got from Amazon. It's just a flat like office mat. I didn't want to get one of those anti-fatigue like cushion ones because I just don't like those. I feel like they make my back hurt. I don't know. I'm not a fan. So I wanted to just get something that was flat to just cover the floor. And this one is literally perfect. It's super thin, so it's easy to slide my tray over, and it covers the stains that were there. I had no luck getting the stains out with the acetone. And then I was scrubbing some more with the magic eraser. It didn't really do much. But it's fine, whatever. This way, any more color that I spill, which I inevitably will, no matter how neat and clean I try to be, sometimes you just get one little drip and then it's game over. So this should be super easy to wipe up and clean, and since it's black, it shouldn't stain. And then I added this bowl that I got from Home Goods. Waiting for that package to arrive, but I ordered a whole bunch of like assorted snacks, like Cheez-Its and chips and stuff. So those are gonna go in there once those arrive, so that way I'll have snacks to offer my clients.
But yeah, me and Peyton are dreading because we both hate taking pictures.
Good morning. So sorry that I didn't get any footage of me doing Nina's hair last night. I fully was planning to set up the camera and vlog the whole appointment. And literally it's like the second she got there, we just started talking and I was just like excited to jump in and just do her hair. I completely just forgot about the camera. And by the time I finished her hair, it was completely dark out. We started a little bit after 5 and then we finished like right around 8 o'clock. So that little quick clip that you saw of her hair didn't even do it justice. It came out so good. My first client, I'm really excited because she's new and she's ready for a change, but she doesn't know what she wants to do and doesn't really know like what would be best for her skin tone and all of that. And she said that she's completely open to suggestions and my professional opinion, which is super exciting because doing consultations and getting to know new people and figuring out what they like and what they don't like and what's going to work best for their lifestyle and all of those things is one of my favorite parts of this job. So I'm really looking forward to that. So this is what my client's hair looked like when she first came in. She had just been getting a lot of highlights, but it had been a while, so you can see it's really grown out. So I wanted to bring everything up higher and just do like really soft blendy teasy lights, so that way everything would look fresh and blended. But I wanted to tone it down and go a little bit darker and a little warmer because I feel like the blonde she had been getting just felt a little bit too bright and a little more cool toned. And with her skin tone and her natural features, it just kind of washed her out a little bit. So this is the formula that I used for my toner. I mostly did 8WG with Peach Pastel and then a little bit of the 5cc and 4RV. Left that on for just a few minutes to fill her hair, and then I went back through with the 8WG as her final all over gloss. And this was her finished hair. We also did a haircut and I'm obsessed. It looked so beautiful and so natural. Good morning. It's Thursday. Sorry, I've been like all over the place with vlogging this week. It hasn't been my best. I swear, you would think because I've been doing this for so long at this point that it would just be like second nature, so natural, I'd be like the vlogging queen, and some weeks I feel like that, and then other weeks like this one, I don't know, like you get so in the moment with what you're doing that you don't think to pull out a camera. My vlogging game has been not the best this week, but I want to be better. Today I have a really busy day at the salon, so I'm gonna make a point to set up the camera and get a lot of clips of all my clients today, I promise. But I'm about to take a Magic Mind mental performance shot. I've been taking these pretty much every day the last couple of months. It's gonna be a busy day, I'm gonna be back to back. And I also have a new client coming this afternoon, and I need to really make sure that like my mind is clear and focused. These have really been a game changer for me. I also think they taste really good, so that's a plus. So these Magic Mind productivity shots are a mental performance shot meant to be added to your daily routine. It gives you natural energy that also allows your body to be calm. It's meant to get you focused, mentally clear, motivated, and productive, all while reducing stress. And each bottle also has over 100% of your daily vitamin C and vitamin D needs. And it's 100% safe. All of the ingredients in these shots are third-party tested, and there's over 200 scientific studies to back up every single ingredient. I still love my cup of coffee in the morning. It's just part of my morning routine. So this is not necessarily meant to be used as a coffee or a caffeine replacement. I usually will have it alongside my coffee in the morning, or sometimes I'll take it in the afternoon, just kind of depends on the day I'm having. But I love that these allow me to sustain my energy throughout the day without feeling like I need to just keep drinking a bunch of coffee. I used to be one of those people that would easily drink like 3 or 4 coffees a day. But the problem with that is caffeine isn't really giving you the energy. It's just blocking the receptors in your brain to make your brain know that you're feeling tired. But then what happens inevitably a few hours later is you end up crashing. So then you need more caffeine to keep yourself going. But then come nighttime when you're trying to go to sleep, you're like hyped up on all this caffeine and it makes it hard to sleep. Then you sleep poorly and then you're tired again the next day, and it's just like this bad cycle. And that is what I used to be stuck in all the time. Over the last couple of years, I really made it a priority to focus on lowering my stress because I just realized that my nervous system was like shot. There were a few years there where my anxiety was just through the roof and I was having like regular panic attacks. Physically, I could feel that my body was just like pumping out the stress hormones. So these Magic Mind shots have definitely been part of my new routine to help just like lower my overall stress and just feel better. And I've just felt so good, and I've been able to be so much more productive, which now that I'm running a business, I just like have a lot on my plate. And Magic Mind is sponsoring this portion of the vlog, so thank you so much to them. So if you want to try out Magic Mind for yourself, click the link in my description, and if you use my code SAMV20, you'll get up to 48% off your first month at Magic Mind for the next 10 days, or you can get 20% off a one-time purchase. They're so confident that you'll love their product that they offer a 100% money-back guarantee up to 100 days after purchasing, and that to me like says so much. So I am about to do my hair. I thought I would share. So this is the length of my natural hair, and what I've been doing, because my natural hair is like very blunt and I do like the length of it, I want these bangs to grow out. Like I don't like that. I wish I never cut my bangs, and I wish my hair was all one length, because I would love that and it'd be so cute, but we're working on it. They're getting there. Anyway, because my cut is super blunt, I don't like when these pieces underneath stick out. I style it, yes, and I can hide them pretty well, but as I'm like moving around throughout the day, sometimes they kind of like poke out, and then it's a dead giveaway. Not that I care, like the look I'm going for is not like, oh, that all looks like it's your real hair. No, like I'm okay with people knowing I have extensions, and I'm okay with it looking like extensions, but I also don't want it to look like total crap most of the time. So what I do is I take this bottom section of my real hair and I just tie it into a little ponytail. So now there's no short pieces like sticking out underneath the bottom. So when I pull it forward, oh, I've a feather for my blanket. I'm gonna do a little bit of dry shampoo. My hair's looking a little flat. This is the IGK Charcoal Detox dry shampoo. And I'll let that sit for a minute. Doing my lips while that sits. And then I like to just shake that out, brush it through. I'm using a 1 1/4 inch curling iron. This curling iron is by Cricut. I won this. When I was like a few months out of school, I had just started working at the salon that I was at for like a really long time in Pennsylvania. And we finally got a Cosmoprof in that town. For their like grand opening weekend, they were giving away a giant goodie basket. And I went in and I filled out a ticket and I ended up winning the goodie basket. And this curling iron was in it. And I've had it ever since. That was 2018. It still works great. Still love it. It's like really smooth too. My hair doesn't get caught on it. But like I said, I'm about to have a long, busy back-to-back day. I have 3 clients. The first one is a returning client. It's time for her to get her blonde moved up. So I'm gonna do a full head of highlights on her. A lot of what I do obviously is like lived in, low maintenance, easy blended natural color. So usually they'll come in every like 3 to 4 months and we usually alternate partials in between. And it really just depends on personal preference, depends on how fast their hair grows and all that kind of stuff. Also depends on like how dark is their natural color versus how light they want the artificial color to be. Like, you know, like what contrast, because if there's more contrast, then it's usually more noticeable as it grows out. So you kind of have to do it a little more frequently. But yeah, usually we'll do like a partial or maybe 2 partials and then a full. So that is the same routine that she is on. And last time we did a partial, maybe last 2 times, I can't remember. But today she's coming in for a full. Really looking forward to that actually, because it's like pretty easy and straightforward. And it's one of those things, like I seriously love foiling. I could do it all day, every day. I just like zone out when I'm doing it. And then my second client is new. I'm gonna do like a custom dimensional color on her. She's been getting like just a permanent blonde color on her roots to cover her grays, but she doesn't really like the maintenance of that and she feels like the color is just too warm. So I'm gonna transition her into gray blending by just doing a bunch of little like baby highlights that mimic her natural gray pattern, and then probably putting some low lights in there too to break up like the grow out line. And then my last client is just a permanent root coverage. She doesn't even get a gloss or anything like that. So she's always like super quick and easy, and she doesn't have a crazy amount of hair or anything. So that'll be a good, easy way to end the night. The longest appointment will definitely be the second one, since it's her first appointment and what I need to do is like a little bit more corrective. Okay, and then just gently run my fingers through. There we go. I'll show you my outfit for the day. This top is from H&M. I've had it for quite a while and got some bleach stains, which I keep forgetting. I should just Sharpie them. That's what we do as hairdressers when we get bleach on our black clothes. You just take a black Sharpie and you just cover over it. And then, oh, these pants are H&M as well. So full H&M outfit. I haven't decided what shoes I'm gonna wear, but I'm probably just gonna do sneakers since it's gonna be a little bit of a longer day. I just wanna be comfortable. That is the look. I'll see you at the salon. Here's what my client's hair looked like before we started. It's been several months since her last appointment, and like I said, the last time, maybe even the last 2 times, we did partials. So when her hair's all down, it doesn't look too bad. Definitely grown out, but not horrible. But then when she parts it in the back, you can definitely see all of that darkness that we need to address. So today she was due for a full, so I just did a really full heavy highlight. Normally I like to start in the front when I'm foiling, just because I need to be a little more detailed in the front, and I kind of want the front to usually be a little bit lighter than the back, so I'm okay with it sitting on longer. But this time, because there was so much darkness in the back, I knew that needed more time to process, so I really wanted to tackle that first. I always use full sheets of foil when I'm doing the back of the head, so that way I can just do bigger sections at a time. It makes the whole process go by a lot faster. And yeah, I just did a combination of thicker weaves with finer weaves, teased some sections. I like to switch it up just so that way there's no like obvious line when her hair starts to grow out. I want everything to be really diffused in the root and like mid-strand area. So just working my way up the back of the head, and I believe I did 15 volume on her. Her natural color, as you can see, is pretty dark, but I knew it was going to be sitting for quite a while, so low and slow with nice fine foils. So you can see I did a lot of foils, and they were really thin. So pulled those out, washed everything out. This is what her hair looked like with just the raw lift before doing any kind of like root tap or gloss. It looked really beautiful, even just natural. And then this isn't the best angle. You can't really see what I'm doing, but I brought her back over to the chair to apply a root tap just so I could make sure the root area was as perfect and seamlessly blended as possible. And also, since her natural is so dark and she likes to be super blonde, I like doing a little bit of a root tap just to like smudge the root area to make it softer. And then I did her all over gloss at the sink. I just finished my first client, and my next one should be here in the next like 15-ish minutes. So I'm just gonna clean really quick before she gets here. I was excited to get after pictures of her hair, especially because it looked so beautiful, but she had to get back to work, so she had to run out. So I just kind of blow dried the very front just to make sure like she was happy with the tone. So yeah, didn't get any after pictures or clips of her hair, but it was really pretty. So here was my second client's hair before we started. Like I said, every month she was doing a permanent color on her roots to cover over her gray, because as you can see, she does have quite a lot of gray, especially in the front. It's really white. She didn't love the maintenance. She wasn't loving the harsh grow out line in between appointments, and she also didn't love the overall color. She felt like it was too warm, especially in the back. So I did a full head of baby lights, and I pulled it all the way through the ends. That way I could lift through that warmth and make her blonde lighter, more cool tone, so that it would blend in and mimic her natural gray. And then all of the hair that I left out in between foils, I did a demi-permanent cool tone color to cover over the warmth, and that way it would also just kind of blend out that grow out line. After I washed out her foils, I did a root tap and a toner, doing like a nice cool tone silvery icy toner, so that again the blonde would mimic her natural gray, so it'll all blend in together. It is not perfect at all. This is something that's definitely going to take at least 1 or 2 more sessions, but I think this was a great first step. The long-term goal is to make her a really icy blonde so that it just blends in with her grays. Just finished my second client and finished cleaning. My third client, I ended up moving her till tomorrow because I ended up running a little bit behind. Sorry. Like I was saying, I was running like 30 minutes behind. So I texted her and I asked if she could either come a little bit later or if she would rather just move till tomorrow. And she said she'd rather come tomorrow, which is perfect for me because all I have had to eat today, and it's 6:49 right now. All I've eaten is a Chomps, like one of these beef jerky sticks, and this protein bar that I'm still working on finishing. And I don't do this to myself on purpose. Like, I literally brought food. I have lunch sitting in the fridge in the back. I just didn't really have much downtime, and neither of my clients had to process for a super long time, and we were talking while they were processing, and then I just like didn't have enough time to go and eat. So I just kind of like snacked a little bit as I was cleaning and stuff. But yeah, so I am so like not only shaky, but I feel weird. Like I feel out of it. When I sit, I feel okay. So like I'm fine to drive home right now, but I was really feeling like I could pass out. Normally, if I haven't eaten all day, I just get a headache. But today, no headache, just feel like I'm gonna die. So I'm glad she rescheduled. So I am gonna get out of here. Okay, I'm home. I was like, let me just get out of here and we can talk when I get home. I brought a quesadilla for my lunch today. So I'm gonna finally eat that. When I'm back to back and it's appointments where I'm doing like full heavy foils, it's a lot of physical work, and then you don't end up having as much downtime because the hair doesn't have to process for that long. So the whole entire appointment, pretty much, you are like physically doing stuff. And then when you don't have any gaps between appointments, you gotta just like hurry up and clean real quick before the next one starts. And yeah, it was just tiring. And it's crazy because it's like, well, I only had 2 clients, but they were big, long appointments, especially the second one. But I was a little bit better about getting content today, so I feel good about that. And once I eat and sit down and relax, I'll be feeling better. But I'm really glad that my last client was able to reschedule for tomorrow, because it works out so much better. Not only because I was, you know, I'm not feeling great and I really need to just eat and be done, because towards the end there I was getting real shaky and I was like, I probably shouldn't be handling sharp shears right now. Oh my God. The voting texts and calls and the mail and the people showing up at my door, it is getting so out of hand. And like just now I got another text literally all day. It's been like every half hour I get a text message or a phone call. Leave me alone. Like, I am going to be voting. Actually, by the time this vlog goes up, the election will be over. Let me know if you also were getting a crazy amount of texts. And you know what it is too? If you've lived in multiple states, like I'm still, even though I'm not registered in Pennsylvania anymore, I still am getting stuff for Pennsylvania too. And it's like, okay, please leave me alone. I'm getting double the amount. It's just too much. And then I get so many of these spam texts that when I actually get an important text message, it just gets buried with all the bullshit. Anyway, it'll be over soon. But yeah, I am going to Charlotte to go see my friend Haley again this weekend, and I'm really excited about it. A lot of the times when I have my days off, I don't end up doing anything social, because maybe it doesn't seem like that in my vlogs. I feel like I've been recently like going and doing more stuff than usual, but most weeks I'm just working all week, and then when the weekend comes, I'm just tired and like I just want to stay home and not leave the apartment for anything. But you gotta make time for your friends too, you know? And it's important to have a little bit of a social life and like go out and do things and not just have your whole life revolve around work. But I'm leaving straight after work tomorrow, so I need to pack a bag still and like get everything together and ready, because it's like a 3.5 hour drive, and I'm not gonna be done with work tomorrow till like 6. and I don't want to get there super late. So I want to be able to just like finish work, come home, get my bags, get Benny, and go. So getting done a little bit earlier today gives me time to do that. So, and I need to straighten up a little bit. Anytime I'm gonna be out of town, even if it's just for a night or two, I like to make sure I'm leaving my apartment clean. Anyway, I'm gonna go eat finally and just do what I need to do, and I will see you in the morning. I'm home. It's 6:40. I got a sandwich from Starbucks this morning, so I ate that, and then I had another beef jerky stick, and I felt fine, but it was just another day that was like really crazy, and I didn't have like long processing times, and during the processing times I had to clean just to like keep up with the day. So I didn't end up eating the lunch that I brought, but I just heated it up and I'm gonna eat it now. I was able to pack everything last night, so I'm just gonna take a second, chill, drink some water. I took like 3 sips of my water all day, so I need to work on that and eat. And yeah, it just feels good to like be done with the craziness and know that like I can breathe now and I don't have to be rushing and like on edge. So I can take my time now, and yeah, I'm really excited for this weekend. I am gonna wrap this vlog up here. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you're not already following me on Instagram, make sure you follow me there, because I've been trying to post like every day or close to it. So if you like the hair content and you want to see more, or even just more of like my personal life in between YouTube vlogs, go follow me there. Also, don't forget to check the description for my link and discount code to Magic Mind. Thank you again to them for working with me on this video, and I'll see you guys really soon in my next one. Bye.